Now, as Ryan, Trenton, and Sean grab your attention towards the world of sports, food, and entertainment, and away from the things that are probably more important, we apologize for nothing and anything that may be spoken, learned, or forgotten today. This is the Real Tree Shaker Show.
Hello and welcome to the Real Tree Shaker Show. I am Ryan.
And I'm Sean. We thank you for joining us today as we're going to take you guys and gals up and down the NFL's players' top 100 list, our top 5 fast food restaurants. Can't wait for that one. And maybe, fellas, we'll even dip our toes into a little soccer. So, how are we doing tonight?
Yeah, doing well. Hanging in there.
Yes, I did say toe. If anyone was...
yeah. LeBron toe.
For the future.
Toe poke?
We'll get into the... LeBron's toe poke coming soon.
There you go.
To the RTS. So, yeah, we were just talking about the weather and poor Ryan and Trenton. It is, 8 o'clock there, and it's over 100 degrees still.
Yeah.
I feel
Every
sorry.
day.
Yeah.
I feel sorry. How many straight days is that?
Here, I want to
30.
say it's 18.
Yeah,
We had one day where it got down to like 99. So that, I mean,
what was that day?
you might as well say it. I want to say it was July 15th or 16th, something like that.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
We're like 30, 33 days, 34 days, something like that.
Yeah. Wild.
I don't think we've hit 100 yet, but the humidity sure makes it feel like it. So.
Oh, that coast would be nice. It's okay.
Yeah, just huge ass bugs and humidity and every place sucks, I guess.
Having any mosquitoes around. But
right.
Yeah, nice and different varieties and breeds throughout America. All right, guys, let's just jump into this. Every year they come out with the NFL players voting on other players to make their top 100. And you see some big up and down movement for some players. It's like they get injured and don't play a full year, and then it's like all of a sudden they suck coming into the next year. Like they totally forgot how they get,
right,
how they played before they got hurt. And then it's just, I don't know, it seems almost like the popularity contest sometimes, but I got some questions for that later on. But Trenton, jump into this top 100 players list. Who's your biggest surprise at how high they were and biggest shock at how low they were?
Man, a lot of this stuff I don't really like. I don't personally know how they get branched off. I didn't know a whole lot of linebackers up and down to the team. But I can say that someone like a Pay McLaurin, four. I've seen that across the board on several of the other people's rankings. So it's the same number. I think that's pretty fair for him. I'm surprised he's in the top 100 just because of the team he plays for.
Really? But I think he's too low.
Yeah, I mean, part of me does too, but again,
I agree.
There's some guys on here. I'm looking. Is he better than Dalvin Cook? I guess maybe I'd have an argument saying he would be. Honestly, but I'd say he'd be right there with Justin Fields. I'm seeing that.
Well, he's better than Hopkins.
I think so too.
The next closest wide receiver.
I wouldn't go there. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I think D-Hop still has a little edge above him. But I think Scary Terry's not far behind him. say that I think Justin Fields is ranked a little higher here. Again, much like we've talked about before, they say that his passing abilities are to good team. I sure hope so. They're playing on going out there and making him use race as much as they have done in the past. Again, I don't wish injury upon anybody, but you just have to see it. It's not that. And if that happens, then we're worried about that. I think I would just like to see more passing. I mean, he's after what? 86? I think it should be a little low. I really do. I think Mark Andrews is kind of low too at 80. And he could be a little bit higher than a few other people, I think. I think Lamar is pretty fair where he's at. I mean, again, all the talent in the world, but again, his passing ability. I think again, I just want to go for the mobile quarterback. They should usually run when they have to, not rely, because we see those previous injuries happen all the time. I mean, you saw Burrow, practice day and throwing passes like that. So we'll try to avoid it. Same thing they're trying to do with that. Like, I mean, where's he at? Is he top 100? I didn't even work.
Oh,
yeah.
But even with someone like him, like
Dak is 56.
Yeah,
56.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead of Lamar.
Yeah, I don't like. I think
ahead of Jared Goff. Ahead of Trevor Lawrence.
Which is ridiculous. Trevor Lawrence is the 14th ranked QB. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Top 10.
I think the kid's gonna have a great year.
Well, I think so too. I mean, he had a good second half last year. I mean, he played pretty well most of the season, but man, that second half, we weren't there.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people praise Dak. I think Dak's done a decent job these last couple of years. Now, it just shows that he's having some trouble. I guess not only turning the ball over, but just being consistent. I mean, especially at the most crucial times, he goes, make a mistake, or I don't know. Again, it's making me feel hard. Because, I mean, he should be lower down these other guys that have proven to have the same kind of season. It's not really bad.
And he's hurt like every year. It's something new too.
Like four games last year, and he still led the league. That's not good.
Yeah,
he also threw 3 to
right. True.
But I think a lot of these guys are where they should be for the most part. But again, it's hard for me to really comment on a lot of linemen. I know the ones that really stand out. But at least top 10 wise, I think you got pretty.
Oh, go ahead. Keep going.
So,
I was going to say
top 10 top 20.
Yeah, but Hurts at 3. Hurts at 3.
That's what I was gonna question. Hurts. I'm sorry, he had one good year, man. He ain't the third best player in the league. There's no way.
No.
I get it. He took his team.
Jefferson for sure. I mean, okay. I honestly, wouldn't you just put Kelsey?
In the league.
You put Kelsey at 3, and then
definitely put Kelsey.
Then Bosa, and then probably Burrow. I think Tyreek Hill's a little too high.
Dude had 1,700 yards last year with second and third string quarterbacks. Remember, because Tua got hurt like halfway through the season. So Tyreek stood out.
Okay,
he's the guy.
I'll recant that last statement. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Micah Parsons.
No, I mean I think he's in the right spot.
Yeah, he's
Micah Parsons.
Yeah, he's awesome. He really is.
He's awesome, man. He man, he had the most pressure percentage of any defensive player in the league. So, I think that says something. But
and he bulked up, and they're going to put him all over the place now, which is just terrible. Terrible.
Wait till Jerry has to sign him next season. He thinks it's a problem with Zach Martin now. I was like, wait till Parsons' contract comes up next year.
No, they'll just give Dak another contract extension, and that's all we'll talk about for the next year. So
I wonder if Dak's even going to be there next season.
Yeah.
I
Right.
it'd be really nice if they just stop talking about Dak overall. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, he's old when you turn on sports stuff, and it's like, well, Dak Prescott into that. Like Aaron Rodgers. It's kind of getting old.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, though. They did do a little special on him taking mushrooms during the blackout thing. They're saying how it helped him with his mentality. So I thought that was kind of
interesting.
That was kind of funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. As far as I can't really. I don't think I can really say one way or the other here on some stuff. I think there are some surprises, like we just pointed out. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with some of this stuff. Again, I don't really know what they base it all on. But, I think like Stephon Diggs being 16. I think that's pretty. Seems high, but I mean, he clearly does produce though.
I mean, almost over 330 targets last 2 years.
Yeah.
So if he could just stop pouting, he'll be okay. He's going to get the ball.
True.
Who
was that?
25th? Derrick Henry? I don't know. He's 25th. Well, I think it's a little low for me, but yeah. I guess being on the Titans sometimes you just gotta take some of that. Man, even McCaffrey's back. Well, that's when McCaffrey I think above CeeDee Lamb.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. Again, there's a lot of these. Myself, I would say maybe like they go a far or two ahead. Kind of question. Garrett Wilson. See that? That's cool. But
yeah, that kid's gonna be good.
I don't. No. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I thought, like we already said, I think Jalen Hurts was a little overrated. I kind of think Aaron Donald maybe was. He's lost a couple steps. I mean, being 11, true. I think high, I mean, would I take Josh Jacobs or Christian McCaffrey? I'd take McCaffrey all day. So I thought Jacobs being 12. I mean, I get it. He had a great year last year, but it's kind of the same way with Hurts. Okay, do it again. Let's see it again. Let's see it again and again and again. Then I'll say, okay, you do deserve that.
I like Jacobs. Kid runs hard.
He does, but I don't know. I just
yes, you're right.
True.
12, but yeah, I'm with on the McCaffrey thing, especially because he catches the ball. But
yeah.
Well, his biggest thing's always been health.
Yeah. And that's
it's just like.
Well, that's got a point though. I mean, if you look at it, do it again kind of thing. Oh yeah, that game.
Yeah.
And is Jacobs better than Devontae Adams? I mean, I know it's only one spot, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think he is. Devontae's been doing it for 7 years. So don't get me wrong, he had a great quarterback, but he did this last year with Derek Carr. So
right.
I'm not saying Carr's a pushover, but still,
No, Carr's your, in the middle of 10 to 20 NFL quarterbacks, but probably closer to the number 10 spot.
Sure.
But
sure. I think Sauce Gardner a little overrated to me. I don't know that. I get it. He's a star. Dude's going to be great. Would you say he's the best cornerback in the league, or because
I think he's better than Patrick Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah. Or that one too.
Yeah.
Definitely Patrick Ramsey, though.
He's way better than Patrick Ramsey, no doubt. But I got to see it again too. That's one thing. I think it's like they do a lot of 1-year wonder guys get on this list. I bet I could go back 3 or 4 years and look at it, and you find guys that were awesome and they're in the top 50 that probably aren't even around playing now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sauce
And that's
Trayvon Diggs.
Better coverage.
Even though he had that 11 interception season a couple of years ago.
He plays the ball. That's how he plays. He doesn't.
Well, plus he's got given up the most yards too.
Yeah.
So
that speaks for itself. As far as like who got robbed, I mean, I think we kind of spoke about it briefly a little bit, but Andrew Thomas for the Giants, offensive lineman getting no love, man. That sucks. That's the game. That's where you win or lose a game. It's on the line.
That's the former center.
Yeah,
yes.
2L for the Lions didn't make it. I mean, dude's awesome last year. Penny Sewell, come on. I was how is he not?
I mean, of course, I'll agree that Thomas should be on there, but dude is second team All-Pro and then just got the richest contract for a left tackle in history.
Yeah.
So
and he had a damn good year. He deserves
and only
to
2 penalties. He only had 2 penalties over all last year. So
lineman getting no love. It kind of sucks. And I thought, like I said, I kind of think Hawkinson might deserve to be on here. I wouldn't put him too high. He's probably in the 90s, maybe late 80s, but he probably deserves to be a top 100 player, I think. I think if you're in the top 4 or 5 and you're, if you're in the top 4 or 5 of your position, you probably should be, in the top 100, I think. But not a lot of love for the tight ends, really. Kelsey and Andrews and that's about it.
Kittle.
And Kittle, 3.
Yeah, Kittle.
So I'd probably put Hawk 4.
3 in the 3 in the top 100. Come on. Yeah, I'm with you. I like Hawkinson a lot. I think he's better than Harrison Smith.
Yeah. I agree.
Eric Kendricks. Those guys are good, but I think he definitely should be in the top 100.
Yeah. Humphrey wasn't great this last year. He's been okay in the past. He wasn't great. Dalvin Cook had one of his worst years of his career this past year.
Well, he actually played the whole season, though. That's
true. But
Medic.
I could see it. Yeah, I could see it with right.
Okay.
I can see it with Fields. I know, but I mean, he still threw for 2,700 yards and rushed for 1,000. So, how often do you see that? You don't. So, whether he can repeat that this year, we'll see. I mean, the fantasy experts seem to think he's a top, 6-7 quarterback. So, we'll see if that translates. I don't know. So, Tua, a little high, I thought. I was like, I mean, would you rather have Tua or Justin Fields? I don't know.
Are we saying like a full season?
Season.
Tua.
Would you? But you're never going to get a full year from him, are you?
No, but like T said, if he doesn't figure out that pocket passing, he's not going to have a full season either.
True.
That's a good question. That's close.
I think he's more
Tua or Dak? Tua or Dak?
Full season?
Yeah. I mean, it's Dak's 8th season. We know what Dak is.
I'd still say Tua. I would take the risk.
That's close.
I mean, it's still around, but I'd say I would take his risk because his training, learning how to hit the ground. I will say that.
Ninjutsu.
Any help. Yeah,
I know Kung Fu.
I would take it. I mean, I just don't trust Fields. I'm not trying to hate it. I don't think it's necessarily his fault. I think a lot of it has to do with the way they call plays, maybe do how to scheme a lot. But I all that pressure on him.
Dak was at his best when they could run the ball and he had to pass when he was the AKA game manager. You know,
well, Tua has more upside, I think, for sure.
Oh, he throws such a pretty ball.
True.
And like you said, he got Tyreek. Yeah, he did.
He's got the weapons, so I don't expect y'all this year in fantasy to take Dak at all if Tua's on the board then.
Okay, that's my one rule is I don't draft Dallas Cowboys. Unless, well, the team defense. I'll take the defense. But no.
Wow.
Can't do it. That means I actually have to root during the week. No.
So do you take Eagles either?
Well, they have better players, so and I don't dislike the Eagles as much as I do the Cowboys. So I don't know. Okay, how does Cooper Kupp fall to 47? He dropped 43 spots.
Injury prone. What do you do for me lately? He's already injured in training camp.
Well, a couple times. He's been on that field doing things for a long time.
True.
He dropped a lot because of the injury. That's where some of these rankings, I don't personally when I look at some of this stuff, and I'm like, man, I can't say I don't care, but it's like, some of the stuff, it's like I don't know where they get their numbers or where they get their.
So you want to know why it was so high, though? Yeah, you want to know why it was so high in 21? He caught 145 balls for 1,947 yards and 16 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Last year, 75 balls for 812 yards and 6 touchdowns.
That's a full season.
Pretty much was cut in half. So.
Well, that's a full season for a lot of wide receivers.
True. That's what I'm saying. That's a what have you done for me lately list.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you get hurt, then it's like you're almost forgotten,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't get it. Like, okay, Jamar Chase. Go ahead, T.
No, I was just saying it's not fair for Kupp when they went on that Super Bowl run, the Super Bowl, a year later, he's injured. I mean, it happened, but to drop that hard, we don't know.
Right.
And
right.
That's what I was trying to say with some of these things. Like, I try not to really care about it because I don't want to get my feathers ruffled or look at something else. This people in blah. Hey, they have a way of looking at it cool. I think a lot of it is common sense. Like, just use your eyes.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. I mean, Jamar Chase drops 15 spots, and he has a career high in receptions.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So, and then I think Justin Herbert's way too low. I think Justin Herbert.
There's like other players like step up and go and take those spots or outrank them.
I mean, okay, is Justin Herbert better than Roquan Smith? Okay. Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Some call there.
Probably. I mean, it just depends. Like, I think quarterbacks are beloved in the league. So, I think Mahomes will play 4 games this next year and still be top 5.
For
the
sure.
Next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wouldn't matter. They're going to rate him, 4th.
Absolutely. I mean, Herbert just gets better every year, and now you get him killing more. I don't know. He is my MVP pick, which we'll get to later down the road. Not today, but
right.
in a few episodes.
What about all Aaron Rodgers being in there at 51?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah,
yet he had his
you're
right. Year in how long? Since 2006.
Well, he's just coming off back-to-back MVPs.
Year. True, but
It's like he did that before the MVPs. He dipped and then MVP and then dipped again. So
yeah, he was off for sure. So
I don't know. Okay, so is Dak better than Aaron Rodgers?
I'll still give Aaron the benefit of the doubt. You know, ayahuasca and everything. Go having a nap in his dark room. I'll still give him the benefit of the doubt because he's going to a team that's loaded. You know, I mean, he's got the weapons now. So if he thinks last year he didn't have anything, but he gives a dud like he gave last year, you know, it's probably done for him. You know, I don't know about done, but he's probably not the MVP guy he was anymore. So
no, and so, I don't know. It might be a weird. Their first few games are brutal, so we'll just see how good that team is going to be. Let's see what else. Yeah. One I didn't. I thought Patrick Surtain the second. I thought he was too low. The corner
didn't
from
get
Denver.
a lot of love in Denver there. Not a lot of love there. So.
And that's another. I think he's better than Patrick Ramsey. And Ramsey's at 36.
He is better than Jalen and Patrick Ramsey.
What am I? I'm getting paid by Patrick to say this stuff. So
I know, right?
Sorry, Jalen. All right, well then I guess Jalen was ranked too high too. I mean, he's not even on here. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, so my question is this is based on the players, right?
Right.
How much do they really get to see the other players play? Because, like, you've got a certain amount of games at 1 o'clock, right? Okay, so you finish that 1 o'clock game, you shower, do the media thing, and you get home and you catch probably the second half of the 4 o'clock games. So you only get to see that second half of, and then there's fewer games in the second window for games. And then, of course, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night, you get to see it all, but that's only 2 teams playing. So you don't really get to, and I get you get to, are we? Do we need to evacuate?
That's the severe thunderstorm. No, but I will say the players analyze the hell out of film week after week, day after day. They have
I get that, but they're not going to watch all
film sessions.
Right, but they're not going to watch all other 31 teams film just to be like, got to get ready for the next year's rankings.
Watch, 12 teams at least that season, though.
I don't know. It's just, I think, like, they go straight to the box score and then just see, like, all the big stats. Like, and there's a lot of games where some teams, you play a good game. It's like a baseball game where you get perfect pitching, good hitting, and you only win, like, 2-0. Sometimes you win 17-14.
Josh Allen was on when they did an interview with him, and he said, he has the NFL season pass, and he goes back and watches film on a lot of guys. He doesn't just do it out, at the facility. He goes home and does it. I go home and do it too, and I watch film on everyone. Like, if it's someone I admire, like, he'll go watch, film on Mahomes, and see what Mahomes is doing, Even though they're not playing him, still going to watch the film to see what he's doing.
Yeah, plus the bye week. They can watch during their bye weeks, too.
True. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's tough, Talent should analyze talent. I mean, they should be able to. So
absolutely.
Would you rather make it a media deal where the media does it? Or?
No.
I mean,
if they give the real tree shakers the ballot.
I think we should do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm going to go
Right.
Absolutely. We would kill that 100 ranking. We would even do 150 for the price of 100 just to show.
So y'all know Pro Football Focus, right? So
absolutely.
That's an analyst website basically, and they do their own top 50, and they had Mahomes 1. They had Aaron Donald 2. So a little fooled by that one.
I don't think Donald. He dropped because of injury, but I think Donald's going to come out like a beast.
We'll see. I don't know.
I don't know.
if he
Prove the
has the heart
doubters
in it.
wrong. Yeah, because he did mention the old retirement thing. So
Yeah. But guess who number 3 is? Trent Williams, offensive lineman. 49ers.
that's a good. I think we missed that one. He's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
Future
Kelsey's
Hall of
4.
Famer.
Yeah,
Kelsey's 4. Miles Garrett 5. Both
Yep.
6.
Severely not talking. Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Yeah. I don't know.
Watch him play. It's pretty awesome.
Maybe earn some extra points with the helmet swing.
Right. True. But it's quite different. The Pro Football Focus Top 50. It's definitely quite.
It's gonna rain.
I know, right? It might, I guess. But it's
What
very
the fuck
different
is rain?
from the. I know, right? So, but I don't know. It's like you said. It's a what have you.
Never seen.
I just think it's a what have you done for me lately list. So.
Okay, how long does Mahomes stay number 1? And who's his biggest threat to dethrone him? Let's say next 2 to 3 years.
Go ahead, T.
Quarterback wise, player wise.
Either. Does JJ overtake him?
JJ.
Justin Jefferson.
TJ.
Or maybe Julio Jones makes a big comeback.
I was thinking, well, there is Julio Jones. But yeah, right.
I think Jefferson has a chance to overtake him, but Mahomes is really going to have an off season or 2 of them, I think. But I don't know. I mean, until someone comes around and takes that from him, maybe a Josh Allen, maybe a Jalen Hurts. Mahomes, I watched him in college and stuff, and so see what he did there, and he grew into the NFL and immediately made an impact in what he's done. I mean, it's kind of hard topping you of that.
Yeah. Okay. Who'd you guys take, Burrow or Allen? Next
Burrow.
5 years.
I'd take Allen. I think I'd take Allen.
What? Why?
Who would you take?
Why, that's just my gut.
I'd take Burrow. But Allen is really close. But I don't know. Burrow's just got, I don't know.
Killer instinct.
He's got it.
Killer instinct. That's what I like about Burrow. He's like, I'm going to go in your house and fucking beat you.
Well, yeah. 3-1 against Patrick, right? So
Josh Allen gets his ass whooped at home by the Bengals and Joe
by Burrow. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go.
I was like, that answered it for me right there.
Yeah, no, I like him. If they just every year they should add a new offensive lineman to make sure they take care of him. They've got the receivers. Who cares who plays tight end? You got Joe Burrow. And that will make up for a lot of deficiencies. And I mean, and it seems like, Taylor's turned out to be a pretty good coach. So
that's true.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was sweet. I think we killed that 100. But yes, please call us for next year's list. We will watch all the games.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
So, all right, moving along, guys. I say it's time to get the bellies rumbling and get into this top 5 food.
Oh, yeah.
Fast food restaurants. And Patrick Ramsey, you're not invited to the top 5.
Darn. I wanted Ramsey to be there.
I know. I should have just put him in the title of the show. He's been talked about more than freaking Patrick Mahomes was, I think.
Right.
So, all right, top 5 fast food restaurants, according to us. Mr. Anderson, fire away.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to give my honorable mentions first. So, one thing I'll tell you for the most part, the top 5 pretty much, I'll say this, they all have good service. That's at least at the ones I go to. The honorable mentions, one thing holding them back is the service. So, first one I have that didn't make the top 5 was Popeyes, and that's just because that spicy chicken sandwich is like, damn, that's good. I mean,
good.
but God, their service is horrible. If you go to the one here in San Angelo, I tell you, it sucks. It sucks. The service is terrible. They don't give a shit that you're there. They're like, just take your damn food and leave. Here you go, bye. They don't care. Yeah. So it sucks. Another one that I have, Taco Bell. I mean, I think we all love Taco Bell. Just they've upped their game, changed some stuff, made it better. Great late night food. Still good food, but then like they just don't care that you're there. They could care less.
What's your favorite thing at Taco Bell?
Oh man, probably the 5-layer burrito. But man, I can that new grilled steak, grilled cheese burrito is like, oh, that thing slaps hard, no doubt. And then another one I'll have to say is Five Guys. Now Five Guys, I do get good service in. We don't have one here in San Angelo. I've eaten at many of them. Great consistent burger, no matter what. So
killer fries.
A little pricey, yeah. Great fries. So okay, I'll get into my top 5, so it won't take much. So number 5, I have Arby's. I miss the hell out of it here in San Angelo. I miss my old job where I traveled and got to go to Abilene all the time and eat at the Arby's there. I miss it. Every time we're in Abilene, we go to Arby's just about.
Nice.
I try to hit them up as much as I can. So, I'll
all day.
I will give a disclaimer. I do have to list places that I mainly have or have access to. So I'm sure our list will be different, because you guys live in a different area and probably have access to a lot more than I do, for sure. But
Arby's, we lost our Arby's, so I don't. Yeah. So
I was really one close by. Come on, it's like an hour away or half an hour away, probably.
Yeah, but still.
I'm going to Abilene for Arby's. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. You drive to Abilene. Is that like driving to Lewicki Steakhouse?
Yeah. There you go. But yeah, Arby's hits hard. It's awesome. I love it. Beef and cheddar, cheese sticks, underrated. Great food.
Their heroes are really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Number 4, I'll say I don't know how y'all feel about this. Chipotle. I know y'all probably hate it, but yeah. Man, the burrito bowls, great. I can eat the hell out of them. I stack it up probably I miss the old days when they would stack the hell out of this thing. It would be like 10 inches high because I load everything up in there. Double meat, sometimes half of every side, tons of cheese, everything. Looks great. But Chipotle, I know y'all probably hate it, but
I wouldn't say hate. It's pretty strong.
Yeah. So, number 3, Whataburger. Can't go wrong there. Now, yeah, the drive-through line at 2:30 a.m. I'm old, so I'm not out that late anymore, hardly ever. So, but when I go during the day, the service is great. If you go in the restaurant, every time service is great. I don't know what it is. The 2 that I go to here in town, I don't know if they greet me, they help, they're very helpful. So love the burgers, love the honey barbecue chicken strip, love the patty melt, great, love the green chili burger. I mean, everything they put out, just great. A good, consistent fast food burger. Probably the best to me in my mind.
Fries ketchup.
Yeah, spicy ketchup.
Yeah,
and approved by Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, true. Number 2, I have Raising Cane's. So
I'm yet to eat it. One of those.
Delicious.
Yeah, same.
It's simple. It might be basic. They have like 4 combos. That's it. But they do chicken well. They do chicken great. Service is amazing too. Again, there you're greeted. You know, they treat you right. Cane sauce. I mean, what can
They
you
treat
say?
you.
That's important, man. I mean, like, dude, come on. How many times you got into Popeyes?
I'm not saying it's
How
not.
many times you got into Popeyes and they say, "What the fuck do you want?" You know, I've had that. I've seen them say that to someone in line, literally.
Oh yeah, or they were out
I've
of
walked
chicken.
into a Popeyes.
Where's that Popeyes at?
Huh?
Is that Popeyes on Knickerbocker?
No, it's on Bryant now. On Bryant. The one on Knickerbocker
Yeah.
closed. So, but yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like all these top 5 that I have, I've really never had a bad experience service wise there. Now, yeah, they've forgotten something, of course, but
Sure.
call them. They're like, "Oh, come in, get some free food, whatever," you know. So, Raising Cane's, cane sauce, chicken strips, crinkle cut fries, amazing. You got to try it. Trenton, I know you
Okay.
have one close. Go to it, man. Come on. Shawnee too.
Yeah. Gotta do that. Probably like 15 minutes away.
Gotta go one.
Dude,
So-
we were me and my daughter, we were in New York, and across from our hotel was a Raising Cane's, but it wasn't open yet. It opened like 4 days or so after we left. So it was like I'd just stare out at my window and just ponder.
So number 1, I'm sure y'all can guess. It's my pleasure to say it's Chick-fil-A. So, I mean, what can you say? It's just damn good every time. Probably the best chicken there is. I mean, how can you argue with God's chicken? You know,
It's the only reason I wanted to work there is guaranteed Sundays off.
Right, there you go.
You know.
But yeah, great food. You know, good service. It's just consistently good no matter what you get. You know, everything they do right. And you know, I could say I don't know that I've eaten there and been like, this wasn't good. You know, I don't think. And I've eaten there 1,000 times. It's my kid's favorite. That's me.
Only 1,000?
Oh, probably more than 1,000, dude. I'm like a Chick-fil-A platinum member on the rewards program. We go there so damn much.
You're gonna have to make a bigger donation at church now.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, but yeah, so that's my top.
That's just good for
I
you.
know.
Go down those aisles and be like, oh, skip that. He's right there.
Your Polynesian sauce went to God.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Okay, Polynesian sauce or Chick-fil-A sauce?
There you go. Oh, and Chick-fil-A sauce. Come on. Awesome.
Do you get a lemonade?
Yes, I actually do a diet Arnold Palmer because I'm watching my figure. So, I gotta.
Sexy man.
Hey, and it's not bad either. It's diet lemonade made with a zero. What is it? The yellow packet Splenda and unsweet tea, and you would never know it. You'd never know. It's delicious. I guarantee I'll try it. But yeah, Chick-fil-A number 1. Yeah, I know. All right. So how about you guys?
All right. T, you want to take this?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here.
It's a good list, by the way, Ryan.
Thank you.
It's a good list.
Yeah, it's a good list. Good list. Little Toe Punk, a.k.a. Honorable mention. Let's see. I gotta go through all this chicken scratch. So let's see. Honorable mention Ortiz. I think the beef fajita, like chicken fajita stuff's good. I don't get the big thing about it. I think it's just kind of at times. So I like it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see all the big praise about it. At least the one down the street here, it's not that great. Maybe that one in St. Angelo.
Oh, they're Angela's.
They are
Yeah,
good.
that's the best
They are
one.
good. It's weird. They stand out here for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, you're not a lot of different ones too. So
let's see. I'll go with P. Terry's is a burger joint here. Really good stuff. I know you don't have one in St. Angelo.
I've eaten at one though. I have eaten at one there. Very good.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's maybe so many in and out, so you can have the argument. I choose to stay out of the argument. I think both are good, and I'm not a big Thousand Island guy, so I'm gonna swap that out for some
You're not
mustard.
getting
So
animal style. So no, so no animal style.
No, I think the frozen patty for me now. I think that's cool. I think it's really good. But yeah, I'm not a big. I don't know what it is. I'm not a big mayonnaise for sure, but I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. It just doesn't. Let's see. McDonald's breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast.
Okay. Yeah.
Not the rest of the food, but the breakfast. I think like every once in a while, like that really does hit the spot. I mean, French fries, if you want like a couple fries, sure, kind of thing. But breakfast wise,
you want to know something? I saw a guy try. He did the spicy chicken on a McGriddle. Between two McGriddles.
See, that would be good.
It's like their breakfast chicken, you know. It's their spicy Chick-fil-A version of chicken, and he did that on a McGriddle.
No, my son loves McGriddles.
They look good. So.
Yeah, those things are solid. They're solid. Again, the breakfast, I'll stand behind it. As far as the rest of the food, it's like, well, you know, eat it if you have to, or every once in a while you have that craving.
Right.
That's right. And then one of the two more mentions, I say Grandy's.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I first moved here, there was one off of 35, and I was like, what? And I'd go over there and eat. And those guys would look at me like I was crazy. There was hardly anybody ever in there, but I was like, man, I can't believe there's one here. They'd look at me like, all right, well, what do you think, man? I'm like, well, I'm going to eat anyways, But man,
there is one in
lights on.
Grandy's was awesome.
There is one in San Antonio.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a good one.
Awesome first eating at a Grandy's.
There you go.
Swallowed it and everything. It's good. But man, I miss that place a lot. And then I say Wendy's because I think Wendy's is pretty consistent of all the little fast food burger main stuff or whatever. Like burger. I think the spicy chicken sandwich is great. I think it's too expensive, but I think it's good. And then the nuggets, nice little snack. And then I have a short stop, like right down the road. So that's pretty crazy.
It's another good one.
Every once in a while, man, it's fantastic. Let's see, number five. What did I do here? I changed something. Oh, okay. Number 5, I got Popeyes, Golden Chick, and Chicken Express all in one across the board things. Because Popeye's spicy chicken is fantastic. Fantastic. I think Golden Chick and Chick-fil-A's tenders are better, but you can get that little seasoning pack or whatever and put it in the gravy and all the tenders too. So
a lot of zing.
A lot of zing or whatever. Yeah, and I like that option too. But I think those guys are pretty consistent. And sexually around with the bad service Popeyes. I mean, these guys over here, they don't want to talk to nobody like that.
Wow.
I'll still go in there and eat. So
ours always runs out of chicken and they close early. So, but never. What the fuck do you want?
You know, janky, good places. So it's a nightmare story. Let's see. Number 5. Let's see. Number 4 is what I did. Do you scratch out stuff? What did I do? I guess number 4 is going to be Whataburger. No, number 4 is Taco Bell. My bad. I'm trying to read my handwriting. That's hilarious. Taco Bell, just again, much kind of what Ryan's saying. I I mean, it's hard not to eat it when we all know that it's not what it used to be, and it's probably not all that good to start with. But chalupas, crunchy taco, if they would keep that volcano sauce, just cheesy sauce and nacho sauce over everything, call it Mac for me.
Taco Bell has stepped their game up a little bit from what they were. I will say that they have. They do come out with cool stuff now a little bit, every once in a while.
I agree. We have a Taco Bell Cantina here. It's like a restaurant. I didn't even know those things existed.
Yeah, I didn't even sound
they
good.
existed. So, that's what I mean. I was like, oh, we'll get the cheap thing.
Taco Bell needs to make a crunch wrap with the volcano sauce.
Yeah, I agree there.
That's why you get the sauce on the
side. Yeah, you can. You can get the
but
sauce.
That's just so much work.
No. You just drizzle and bite. You get it. That's not too much work. It's like picking up your water.
All in one motion.
Number 3, Water Bag. It's just, I love that place. The drive-through. It takes forever. It's always chaos. But either way, rides. I've been to a couple of where they got people actually walking around.
Yeah.
And they'll bring your food to you. They'll bring extra ketchup to you and things like that. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Here. But they still got a solid menu and make some mean food. So way to drop that ball. That looks awesome, Phils. Number 2 is gonna be Chick-fil-A. I think we already know.
What happened to 3?
3 was
that's right. Okay.
Whataburger.
I got last on 4. I'm so sorry.
Well, you threw me off with number 5 and all the chicken joints. So as I wrote down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I figured just across the board with it and make things easier.
Right on.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, I know a lot of people hate on it because of the Christian thing and the gay stuff. I just take all that stuff out of politics and all that stuff out of religion.
I don't get all political. Who cares?
The food's great. It's been fantastic. I think it has changed over the years because of, I guess it has to kind of thing. But I mean, you get one of those sandwiches, it's always delicious. It just simply is. And Popeyes does make a mean chicken sandwich. I will say that. Number 9, I just can't. When I drive by it, I just cannot not stop. And that's the Wiener World, man. Oh, Wiener Schnitzel. I mean,
cool.
I don't care if I'm already eating. I will look over at that thing and be like, yeah, go ahead and give me a little family pack to go.
Awesome.
Because I can store them in the fridge and warm them up later.
So has the one there, has the quality fallen off like the one here has?
It has, and it has. But and again, I understand the argument to it, and in several of these places,
the quality of the food's not what it used to be. I used to love it.
But but I just think of again, when I drive by one, even if I've already eaten, I'm still whoa. And I don't really do that with much of these other places.
Fast and great service.
I did screw up though. I said Taco Bell, which we'll leave that there, but big shout out to Dairy Queen though. I mean,
old school.
Especially when you're going on a road trip. I don't know what it is for me, but it's you see one of those smaller towns and you just crave it. Steak finger basket and a Blizzard, boy, gets you out of here. So
did you say steak finger in the Blizzard or with a Blizzard?
No,
and a Blizzard. Okay, just making sure.
But at the same time, I wouldn't be opposed to dipping my steak finger in a vanilla Blizzard or in one of those Blizzards
So do you dip your Wendy's fries in your what is it? A Frosty?
Oh, the Frosties? No, I mean I have before, but that's not usually a go-to for me.
Dairy Queen has the best fast food dessert, the Blizzard. It's Hall of Fame dessert right there for fast food.
Yeah, that dip cone.
Yeah.
All of their desserts are.
Do they do that shit still where they hold the cup upside down and if it falls out, it's free?
Yep.
Well, of course, course, that one's free. It fell on the ground.
Yeah.
They're still going to charge you
So
for the one they're about to
night-
make you.
So last night I got a McFlurry from McDonald's. Their new peanut butter crunch or whatever McFlurry. They put all the shit at the top, and pretty much the bottom 3/4 of it is soft serve ice cream. It sucks.
So
I'm
the
like, when I go to Dairy Queen, yeah, and they don't. It sucks.
The spoon
Queen-
mixed it as they shoved it in. Yeah.
yeah. It's like Dairy Queen kicks a Blizzard kicks this McFlurry's ass every time. So
I do like it did.
Make nothing.
Nothing. Excellent. Nice job, T. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, those are mine. It's kind of hard to narrow those down, but again, I was thinking of like where everyone's kind of located, especially you, Sean, on the East Coast and stuff. But I mean, there's a lot of other places out there. You go up to like Dallas. There's like what? God, what am I thinking of?
In-N-Out.
Brahms. There's like
Brahms
and
Oh,
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Brahms,
Brahms
yep.
is good. Yeah.
But I was thinking like Shortstop, kind of like I just remember those in San Angelo. They were good.
Yep.
I've eaten this one every once in a while here. It's still really, really good. Honestly, yes. But yeah, it's kind of hard to narrow that down. But like I said, Wiener World, drive by it. I don't care if I don't care if I've already eaten. It's just like I'll literally just be like, I will talk myself into like going, well, you can probably go over there and get a couple of chili dogs and be fine. It's like, nah, dude, you're good.
Way to think ahead.
Oh, well, yeah, and Sean has access to those. I don't want to give any spoilers, so maybe I'll just wait till after you get done and say the what you have access to. So why don't we hear your list?
You guys like almost making me reconsider, but
Ron made me mark off a couple things.
Dude, that
Sorry.
the Grandy's one, that's
Grandy's
really heavy
good.
thinking. But okay, so my honorable mentions, I'm gonna go with Arby's. I'm with you guys. Beef and cheddars, curly fries all day at Arby's.
Curly fries.
And their stuff.
And Hardee's back in the day. Hardee's back when we were young. I think like it was more like close in the Dallas area and stuff like that. They'd have those. I remember that from soccer tournaments, and I was like, man, what's this thing? But they had the best curly fries until like I actually ate at Arby's.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're good. Okay, and then I will also have Whataburger as an honorable mention. Best post 2 a.m. food, like you guys said. Yeah, the wait is long, especially after you've had a few adult beverages, and you're trying to get home for your shift in like 3 hours. But they cook all their food to order, and it's hot and huge, great portion. Ketchup's killer, and just a good hot meal to help you settle your stomach. And then I have Taco Bell as an honorable mention. Just from the volcano stuff to I used to love the 7-layer burrito before they got rid of that one.
Yeah,
and the Mexican pizza, great little
chili cheese burrito.
Yeah, Cholitos. Good.
Yeah. Taco Bell. Yep, another good one. And I would give a slight honorable mention to Taco Cabana. I did like them back in the day. Also, Long John Silver's.
At least the ones around me are terrible.
Oh man, come on. Come on.
I love Long John Silver's.
Dude,
especially when they join. I know. I ate there all the time.
I don't know how. There's 2 cars there every time. That's it.
Well,
2 cars.
If I lived there would be 3. All right, because they still have the A&W tap, right?
Yeah.
Where they give you the frosty mug. I mean, come on.
They don't do that anymore. They don't have the tap. They do have the A&W there, but they stopped that.
That's
long
dumb.
time ago.
Okay, well that's a good thing they just got an honorable mention then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then also
yeah.
I'd give Chick-fil-A a shout out too. My kids love them. Good breakfast, good food. Like Ryan said, good service. The political BS, I don't care about that either. It's just good food. And although I work right behind a Chick-fil-A, and it's funny when you see some cars there on Sunday morning. Like, we're first in line.
People still go there on Sunday morning?
Yeah,
Really?
dude, I'm serious.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
I guess they
Saturday
don't get it here on the
morning.
East Coast.
Oh my
But,
gosh.
How do you not know? How do you not know?
but
man?
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so number
Oh,
5, I have Five Guys.
okay. Good burger.
I a good smash burger cooked to order,
No,
killer fries that are made in store,
right.
pretty much kept hot and with the and that's okay. That's okay
No.
because I'm gonna need
Yes.
something to scoop up that those toppings and the juices that fall from the burger that you charge me $12 for. But
Right? Exactly.
but at least they have the good soda machines where you could get a cherry mellow yellow to
True.
wash that all down.
True.
So, yep. All right. Old school. You guys should both know this one. This is back from Central High School. Number 4. Who used to have the Rail Rider special?
RJ?
Puff
Puff
and
and
Billy's.
Billy's.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I didn't know we
Yeah,
were
I do
going to do a
remember.
history lesson. I thought it was current.
Favorites. Favorites. Not
Oh,
favorites come
this-
5 years
yeah.
ago.
Well, yeah, Puff and Billy's. I mean, come on. And then you got to smell that barbecue
What was
next
it?
door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I mean,
217.
Shakers was right there, but Puff and Billy's, man, for
Yeah,
us having to scarf down a lunch, well, sneak off campus,
sure.
pile into Ryan's hatchback, and all just make it down there and get our food in time, scarf it down, and get back in class. No problem. And
Very
for
good
killer
burger.
price.
Yeah.
It sucked when
Yeah.
it burned down. What did they put?
for a burger combo?
Exactly. Yeah. Big burgers, big fries. I mean, it was a great place.
Yeah.
Number 3, my man T, Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener
go.
Schnitzel. And I mean,
All the wieners in my mouth.
I still remember it. It's like you pull
Well,
in, and it's like
chili
if you
dog.
saw,
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 cars in the parking lot, you're like, whatever. You pull in anyways, and they run to your car
Yeah.
to take your order,
Mhm.
and then bam, run back, and then you got pull up, get your money, get your food, and you're gone. And plus I always lived around there, so it was a good quick pickup for on the way home.
Do you have one close to you now?
No, I haven't had Wiener Schnitzel since I left Angelo back in
Oh, wow.
04.
Wow.
Yeah, 05. 05. Okay, so
So
yeah.
a lot of these places you don't even have there.
Yeah. This is totally nostalgic. So,
Yeah.
but at number 2, I am gonna go Rose's Cafe. The tortillas I used to always get the same thing, like the crunchy taco, combo meal with
Plate,
extra
the number
cheese.
2.
Yep, and then I'd get a half pint of queso and like 6 extra tortillas. And I'd go home and just load the tacos up with cheese, roll my tortillas up, dip it in the queso, and then if I had any queso left, I'd bust out the Julios. But I used to love Rose's when they used to have the party on the patio. Remember that?
Yep.
You get like
beers.
dollar beers, margaritas, dollar burritos for $1, man. Just go up there and take your cards,
Yeah,
your
it was
Domino's.
nice.
It was awesome.
I will say this. So, did you guys ever get honey for the tortillas? There's your dessert right there. That's your dessert.
Yep.
There's your sopapilla.
Sounds like a soup.
Yeah.
Exactly. If I had
Yeah.
any left, I mean, that would. And number 1 of all time, Jack in the Box.
Ah,
The Jack in the Crack?
Jack in the Crack.
let me guess. You love the tacos.
For $1, yeah.
Those cafe
Yeah.
I know,
tacos?
they weren't even $1, man. You could get 3 for 99 cents back in the day. But they'd go perfect
That's true.
with my sourdough Jack. I love the sourdough Jack.
Sourdough
Simple,
Jack is good.
You like the sourdough
simple,
for sure.
a simple,
Sub
yeah.
out the bun, the sourdough, and roll it
yeah.
out.
And the all-American cheeseburger is just a good classic burger. I think that's what it's called.
Man.
But yeah, Jack in the Box all the way. Rarely.
Snoop Dogg's Munchie
That's
Meal.
right. You know it.
So,
When he's not-
of
when
all
it-
the places you listed, how many of them are there where you live? that you have access to right now?
Like how far are we talking distance? Because Five Guys, I could be there in like 5 minutes.
Okay, less than an hour.
Well, Puffin Billy's does
Obviously,
not exist.
no. There's
I'm
one
not saying
somewhere, probably.
I'm sure there's a
Right.
Puffin Billy somewhere.
Yeah.
But Wiener Schnitzel, no. Roses, no. Jack in the Box, maybe a couple hours away. So,
Okay. Damn.
yeah. So,
Figured you have one there.
I did want to give In-N-Out and Quiznos a shout out too as honorable mentions.
The Quiznos, yeah.
Quiznos is good.
A long time.
Old school one.
They still have about 60 of them, I believe. I think that's how many
we lost
right
ours.
now.
We lost ours.
Well, at one point they had like 800, and now they have 60 of them. So
awesome.
Crazy.
All right. Well, great job, guys. Top 5. Yeah. I think we should dabble into the soccer into the next episode. What do you say? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we can stick a little toe in that if we need.
Absolutely. Yeah. The water will stay warm all day.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for listening. Yeah. Please make sure to follow us on all these social media thingies. We're still trying to catch up to the modern world. So,
yeah.
If you see us,
all you got to search is Real Tree Shakers, and I promise you'll find us.
Brian has done a great job of getting our stuff out there. And please, please subscribe. Let us know what you guys think about the episodes. We're putting polls at the end of each episode, so please participate and leave us some comments on some stuff you guys would like to hear. And this has been the Real Tree Shaker Show. Guys, thanks for being somewhat normal, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.